All right, so I have continued with the shell skirt motif pattern like I was saying, and I actually ended up just putting 3 chains in between all of them just because this skirt was so wide to begin with, since I had that five shells instead of 4. But normally you'd want to kind of taper up the stitches to kind of make up for the cinching of this skirt. I mean, you can play with it too as you go along. I never really followed the directions completely. So as you can see, there's kind of a little bit of a pucker effect between the shells because there's an extra one, kind of gives it a little bit more of like this, I don't know, kind of like Victorian hoop skirt kind of look. I don't know, that might not even be the right description. This is more flush, kind of a straight look. It's not really that bulge. So yeah, I mean, every angel is different. And then I realized for the wings I actually missed a thing. Lol. But as I said, every angel is different. You have to create, I don't know, variety in all the different things you make. You never want to make the same thing twice. Well, this was very inadvertently because I've been kind of just going off of not a pattern but this visual. So yeah, there was actually supposed to be a double crochet here that was gonna go kind of where that anchor chain stitch was, that I was just kind of going in between these 3. You're actually supposed to do, so you do the 6 double crochets for the fan, you do a space, like a 1 chain, and then you do a double crochet into this little 3rd spot, a chain, and then you start the next fan. So it's a chain, double, chain to kind of space it out to get more of this effect. So it's more of a, I don't know, less of a shelly look. But that's cute too. So, you know, gotta make up a bunch of different ones, see what you like. So this is the back. It has more stitches than the front. So that's kind of the look. It's kind of skinnier in the front and wider in the back. Again, if you want it super symmetrical, then go for it. So I basically finished up the bottom, and you can see there's this like kind of little knobby thing at the end of this full-on, I don't know what you call it. There's definitely a name for it. Almost looks like a strawberry. But so to make the point, I kind of do that, and then in between the shell strawberry thing, I do this little, I don't know, fan thing with little picot edging. So that is the bottom. So basically what you do is you get the last 2 stitches here. It's kind of hard to see. There's 2 little petals left on your strawberry. 2, 1, 2. Oh, sorry, my nails are gross. So yeah, you get to the, yeah. I'm gonna take this out so it's easier to see. So you get to the last 2. Pretend this isn't here, but whatever. So here is where you're gonna do that little triangle thing with the little 1 picot. And so what you do for that is you anchor the chain here, chain stitch, and then you do 3 chains, and then you kind of like pinch it at that edge with the last chain, and you chain 3, and then you slip stitch into that last 3rd chain, and then chain 2, anchor. So I'll just show you right now. Just ignore this, because this is what I was previously working on. So we are going to anchor with a slip stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, pinch it, then do 3 more, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to go into this one that we pinched, the 3rd from the original work, slip, and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to anchor it with a slip thingamajig. Okay, et voila, there we go. So now we're going to work into this kind of rectangle space. We're going to chain 3, We're gonna do a double crochet into that. And now we're gonna do the picot. So we're gonna do chain 3. And it's kind of hard to see. Famous last words. Okay, this is your double crochet here. And in the front, you have kind of 2 little knobby thingies. So normally you would kind of go straight through. If you're looking at the top, it's like a little braid thing, and you would go straight through here. We're not doing that. So we're getting these first 2, well, you kind of want to do the flat, have it flat, and get the front 2 little knobs. So I'll show you. You kind of want to go in at an angle, like from the top down, curving, so you get those front 2. So you anchor with a chain or whatever slip stitch into that. I'll show you again. So you do the double, chain 3, and then really kind of keep your work flat. There's this little loop here, and then this loop here. And there we go. So you want to go in through there. And you're going to do 5 of these in your rectangular space. So if you're working along, just like pause the video and kind of just play around with the stitch. You really just want to see what you have in front of you. It's the best way to learn, just to kind of do it. So yeah, you can kind of see, oh god, this is blurry, I'm sorry. From the top, it's like that little V, little braided thing. You're not going through this back stitch. No, no, no. You're going through the front. So you kind of go in between those 2, the bottom, or the back, and the front. So you go in between them, and then there's a little, seemingly invisible, little nug. Gotta sometimes force it. Oh, I didn't even do the chains, did I? No. Oh, okay. And there we go. Our little picot fan thing. You chain 3, so these are all separated by, the 3. We're gonna anchor. We got our last 2 petals on this, on our little strawberry. It'd be cute if you did it in red. Okay, so basically you chain 6, you go into the 3rd, you're starting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, slip into that, chain 2, and anchor with a slip. And here's our starting row. Actually, we launched off with 3 here, so you can just go into this initial chain thing. And that is the end. You can weave it in, break that string, and tie knot, and then weave it in. But I will not show you that because that is boring. Oh, the end. Okay, so we are done. Would you look at that? It's a little Christmas angel. So cute. Yeah, so this one is a little bit larger in the skirt, but hey, it's cute. I hope that was not counterproductive and confusing. But hey, if you're interested, I will link the correct count numbers to do this one and get it symmetrical and kind of flush. But don't be afraid to kind of, not wing it, but like, it turns out a little wider, so be it. You had different kind of variations, it's fine. There's our angels. Happy making. Bye.